I very much tell the Secretary of State I very much agree with him on the need for increased defence expenditure if we are to remain a Tier 1 power. Nevertheless, in every one of the last 25 years, the National Audit Office and the Public Accounts Committee have criticised the MoD's procurement of equipment. Poor identification of military needs, poor quality of equipment, slow delivery of projects, an inability to control costs, and a corporate culture too traditional and resistant to change are just some of the criticisms. Does he agree with me that we need to put these issues right if we are to be a Tier 1 power?
I absolutely agree. I also, first of all, it's why I think for the second or nearly third year in a row, under my stewardship, the military defence is going to come in on budget or under budget for the first time in decades to make sure that we live within our means. But secondly, I think it's also important to point out, and it is always a challenge for any Secretary of State for Defence, that treasuries like to deal in 1, 2, 3 or 4 years. Some of the programmes we're talking about, the Type 31, for example, earlier, Future Solid Support Ship, are decades long. And in that long process of complexity, threat changes, technology changes, inflation changes, and indeed all the challenges are around. And that's important whether we're going to have governments that invest in long-term infrastructure, whether it's civil or military, to understand that long-term investment is a different risk profile, and that if we do everything year by year, we'll always end up in a similar position.